Hey everyone, welcome to the Nosy Heads podcast. I am San.
And I am Jane. Today, we'll be discussing all the turbulence happening in the tech world. But before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. So, let's begin. San, have you ever used an ebook reader?
Not really. I'm not much of an ebook reader guy. I usually prefer to read physical books. The feeling of completing a physical book, turning pages, keeping bookmarks, which I love making for myself, by the way, and finally putting them in my collection is totally unbeatable.
That's very true, but sometimes it's a hassle to carry around multiple books or comics while traveling per se. That's when I feel like having an ebook reader is a blessing.
I see. That might actually be a good reason to invest in an ebook reader. What else can you think of?
Well, you're saving tons of paper, and you get ebooks much cheaper than printed ones. And it's very easy to move homes if you don't have cartons full of books.
Haha, that's true. Although I do think it's difficult to justify that saving tons of paper is better than using a plastic device that has been manufactured using so much energy. Moreover, it even consumes electricity throughout its lifespan. Anyway, I did once consider getting one for myself, but the black and white display didn't feel too attractive. I'm much of a comic book lover, so missing out on the colors felt like a deal breaker for me.
Oh, you must have checked a long time ago, San. There are a lot of colored ebook readers on the market now. Though most of them don't produce very contrasty colors, they're still much better than the black and white ones.
Interesting. So, what are the options available in the market?
Okay, so there's the Pocketbook InkPad Color 3, priced at $329. Then there's the Kobo Libra Color at $219. There's the Bookstab Mini C at $399, and the Big Me B751C priced at $239.
Whoa, that's already a lot of options.
Yeah, and the list goes on. It's like there's been an underground revolution in the colored ebook reader market.
But look at the prices. Aren't they on the higher side? I mean, at this price point, you could get a tablet that would provide you with so many functionalities. So how do these compare to a tablet?
I get your concern. Well, I'm not going to take the side of colored ebook readers on this one. At these price points, it might actually be a better idea to purchase a tablet, as it would help you in so many different aspects and not just book reading. Moreover, these colored ebook readers take forever to refresh a page.
What do you mean?
Suppose you're reading a comic book and you're on page 1. When you move to the next page, it doesn't happen instantly. It takes a while for the colors to appear on the screen as the ink has to physically move. This makes them feel less responsive and laggy.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's a compromise you make while getting any e-ink-based device. But these ebook reader companies are now in the race to speed up the refresh rates and make the devices more responsive.
I see. On the brighter side, you will be saving your eyes from the constant strain that comes from normal LCD or OLED panels of standard tablets. And you get an almost never-ending battery life.
Exactly. Thus, coming back to my portable and handy book reader point. Having a long-lasting battery makes it a reader's perfect companion while traveling. But in conclusion, before buying, we should understand what our needs and budget constraints are to decide whether to get a tablet or an ebook reader.
I totally agree with you. Speaking of budget, something that's totally out of my budget is the all-new Google Pixel 9.
Haha. Yeah, it was recently launched. I'm stunned by the number of AI features it has packed in it.
I know, right? You have AI helping you enhance your picture quality, take better night photos, record better videos with excellent stabilization, and there's a dedicated Gemini assistant. What else do you need?
Don't forget the Add Me feature, which solves such a huge problem.
Finally, I won't have to take selfies everywhere.
Oh, come on. You have long arms that make the best selfie stick.
Haha. Okay, but we can finally have some variety in our gallery, other than selfies.
Yeah, this feature is definitely a game changer. It also has a feature to remove unwanted objects or people from your photos, so no more photo bombers.
Exactly. So now the question is, how will Apple's new Siri, or what they're calling Apple Intelligence, perform against Gemini?
Yes, Apple promised a lot at their WWDC 2024 event, which was organized in June. But it's really a bummer that not all iPhones will get the Apple Intelligence.
Yeah, only the expensive iPhone 15 Pros and potentially the upcoming iPhones in the Glow Time event.
Isn't this sad? People buy iPhones for their longevity, Like, once bought, they work for 6 years. But this Apple Intelligence is breaking the trend. You see, AI is becoming a part of our lives now, and not having the most up-to-date AI will put you at a disadvantage.
True, but the only challenge is that iPhones need to have that new A18 chipset with 8 gigabytes of RAM for the AI to work properly.
This means that people using older iPhones will have to stick to the ChatGPT app or invest in a new iPhone again.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Anyway, let's hope the iPhone 16 will be a keeper and that people can rely on Apple not to make these new iPhones seem outdated in a year like they did with the iPhone 15s. So, catch the Apple event live on September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. With this, we come to the end of this session. We hope you had fun. Thanks for sticking around till the end. Remember to be a nosy head without a runny nose. See you all in the next one.